Darren Garrahy is still with us, and it is time to welcome back my next guest, who is celebrating 25 years of Gift Grub, has just sold out the 3 Arena and is the voice of some of the biggest names in Ireland and me. Say a prayer for all on board as I try to interview Donald Trump, Louis Walsh and myself at the same time. Would you please welcome Miriam Rosenstock. There we go. Welcome back.
Thanks,
you guys know each other, I know. Darren, you have known this man since you were a child, is that right?
Yes. I'm going to fangirl immediately. Mario, just give me a second. The very first album I ever bought was the Gift Grub album.
Oh.
I know.
Thanks.
I know, hun.
Thank you.
And what age were you then?
Probably 7.
7.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Darren for the first time as I think a 6-year-old, because she's Ian Dempsey's goddaughter.
Yes.
And we went to do an outside broadcast in Marbella, and there she was, jumping up and down on the bed like a trampoline. And it was my first vision of Darren.
Yeah.
She's changed now.
Yeah.
And that's when you knew she was a star?
Absolutely. She always hogged the limelight beautifully.
Now, since you were last here, lots have changed. We have a new government, which looks a bit like an old government. We have a new president in the White House who looks like an old president. Are you enjoying the return of the Donald?
I think we're all squirming. We're all squirming in our seats. I mean, it's really intense to watch all these world leaders walk into the Oval Office and just literally just go, just squirm in their seats as he tries to, humiliate them and stuff, But he reminds me of, do you know when you go out with a fella at night and you've decided you're not drinking and you're sober and your friend decides to get completely fucking paralytic and you just have to put up with them for the rest of the evening going, yeah, Don, what else?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do next, right? I'm going to buy Panama, right? And then I'm going to invade Greenland, right? And I have a friend, right? He's in a spaceship, right? He's going to Mars. His name is Elon, right?
And you're just there, yeah, Don, great, Don, Jesus Christ. Because you have to drive him home, so you have to tolerate him.
Well, tolerating, I mean, what's going to happen when Micheál Martin goes over to present the Shamrock? How's that going to work?
Well, Micheál Martin is always, he's always going forward. So even when he's going backwards, he's going forward. And the hands are there, and it's like as if they're holding on to 2 door knockers. And I just see him in the Oval Office, they'll be more like he's hanging onto a cliff. And if he offers Donald Trump a bowl of Shamrock to Trump is just going to start going,
Okay, that's it. I am immediately launching a 1,000% tariff on Kerrygold butter. Bad butter, bad nasty butter, not butter, fake butter, cold, hard butter, doesn't go on your toast, not spreadable. And Lily O'Brien's chocolates, nasty woman, vicious woman. Johnston, Mooney and O'Brien, 100% tariff. Brennan's bread, they could be today's bread somewhere else, I don't give a damn. And I'm going to turn the Burren into the best golf links you've ever seen. The Trump Burren golf links. Barack Obama Plaza, the Donald Trump National Memorial Filling Station. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mickey. Little Mickey Martin.
It's interesting just from a side thing. I watch a lot of impressionists myself. She's great.
She's brilliant.
And it's amazing how Trump has gone into the world of impressions. There's so many different Trumps. The Trump I was doing there is the Trump standing beside the helicopter when it's really loud.
So he has to raise his voice because he thinks he can't be heard like that.
And then there's the soft Trump as well, but it's all different,
I believe that when you were starting out, what was your favourite impression starting out? I mean, what was the one?
Oh, I would say, well, Una Healy's always a good one.
Yeah?
I do have an impression that I haven't done publicly that I actually think I do better than you, Mario.
Okay, great.
I heard it backstage, but I'm going to rob her limelight.
You
and do
actually
it first.
didn't? No, you didn't hear it. I have another one up my
Oh,
sleeve.
another one.
I have another
Go
one
on.
up my sleeve.
Roy Keane.
No, Miriam O'Callaghan.
Oh my God.
And I've never done it publicly.
Okay, let's have it.
Do I
Here we
do
go.
it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, do I look down the lens?
You can look wherever you
Where
want.
do I
it's
look?
great. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Tonight in the programme, we're going to be joined by a man who says he feels personally victimised by Mario Rosenstock's impressions. His name is Patrick Kilty. Join us tonight, 9:35, prime time.
Okay, genuinely, tonight on prime time, we investigate a number of imposters who are flying around pretending they're me. And they're not very good. Genuinely.
And so, who are we voting out this week on Impressions with the Stars? I know there's a new president in the US. We're going to have a new president here in Ireland this year as well. Are you looking forward to that?
Or maybe we won't have a new president. I mean,
Oh, wow.
Maybe I will decide to run for a third term. I like this Trump person. He says he's going to run again in 2028, and why shouldn't I? I am the president of Ireland. I am the commander-in-chief of the army. I will station the army outside the Ora Seductron to protect myself and my wife Sabina, or whatever the fuck she's called. And I will be commander-in-chief, dictator for a day. And that woman that you did, Miriam O'Callaghan, she's fake news. Fake news. She's a vile and nasty woman.
so I would say that
Yes.
sorry, I know it's a bit confusing when I jump out. I would say he might want to stay. He might get ideas.
But I mean,
Would you like him for a third term?
Yes!
I mean, well, if he doesn't stay, who do we think the runners and riders are?
Well, if he doesn't go, it's back to Bertie again, and that could be broccoli, could be broccoli, that could be broccoli, and oh, they got it, great. They didn't think we'd get that. Yeah. There could be broccoli. The James Bond joke there, somewhere there. The broccolis and the vegetables. I don't know. There's a lot of vegetables knocking around, but anyway. Well, it could be Bertie, or it could be Tommy. Tommy, would you like to see Tommy as president? Tommy, a 7-year run in Vicar Street. 43 euro a night. And he still wouldn't be the funniest president in the world.
Do we think Linda Martin?
Genuinely?
Do we think Linda Martin stands a chance maybe if Louis...
Linda Martin and her dogs. Linda Martin, yay. Linda Martin, yeah. Would she be good? I mean, why Eurovision winners? Why? I mean, they're always going for Eurovision winners to try.
I'm thinking
Dana.
I'm thinking Louis may sort of hop in there as a campaign manager to push her along.
Guys, that would be a great idea. I really am sorry for all the stuff I did in the Boyzone documentary. Okay, I admit it. I said they were all in a plane crash. Okay, I admit it. I didn't even tell the parents. But they got to #1 and they were huge. Incredible. Did you see the documentary?
I did see the documentary. I was a fan. Were you a fan of Boyzone back in the day?
I'm kind of a bit too young.
Yeah.
She is.
Okay.
No, Patrick,
running
in fairness,
theme here.
She has a point. She has a point. She is too young because she is not of the vintage that we are.
No.
You didn't have to go through the post-traumatic stress disorder we experienced of listening to Ronan Keating sing. Right? Or in the early 90s, you're walking down the street and suddenly you walk by a radio and all you hear is, sorry, it's all that you can see. And you're there. Right? You get over that and a week later it's like, it's not time to make a change. And you're lying like this, you get over it. And then another week later it's, oh, when the going gets you. You know, so we had to, that was our Vietnam.
I did know the nodding.
And you weren't there, man! You weren't there! You were 7 years old on a trampoline! I had to go through that with Kilty.
Former friend of the show, Ronan Keating. Thank you so much, Mario. Thank you for that.
Fair play, I'm going to run for president as well. In fairness.
Have you been watching?
How are you, buddies?
Go on.
Sorry, no, because he was on it as well. I love Keith.
Yeah.
And I think he said something like, how are you, buddies? Next thing I knew, there was an album made.
bleeding news to me.
He's going to kill me for that.
He is going to kill you for that.
But he said it.
Have you been watching any of Darren on Dancing this year?
Yeah, we watch it every week. The Dancing with the Stars, when you work in breakfast radio, Dancing with the Stars is our Glen Rowe. We always know it's got to get your homework done because I've got to do a little sketch on it in the morning. So I love all the characters. And I introduced a new character last week, which was, it's hard for me to do, and actually she does it brilliantly as well. But it was, one of the judges is Karen Byrne, right? And she's really good because she goes, do you know what? Like it? I love it! And when she does it, right, she... I'll do it again and then you join in,
No,
right?
I'm not doing it.
No, she's brilliant. Go on, do your do you know what?
Do you know what?
It's
You're
brilliant.
amazing. You need to have confidence. You're amazing.
Yeah, that's great. Now, do you know what I thought of that impression? Do you know what? Like it? I love it. It's like as if she's going to beat the crap out of you for saying she loves it.
Do you think people have been taking the whole thing a bit too seriously this year with calling into Joe and complaining
They had
about...
the Liveline last week. It was extraordinary because I tuned in late to Liveline and I tuned into Liveline and this happened. So this is try and bear with me here for a second. It was Joe. Come on, Tony. Come on. 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 Go on, Tony, go on. Joe, I'm telling you, Joe, there needs to be a tribunal of inquiry into this, Joe. Come on, Mary. Corruption, Joe. Corruption, conspiracy theory, Joe. It's a cover-up, Joe. It's a cover-up. Tribunal, Joe. Hold on, Tony. Hold on. You're saying there needs to be a tribunal of inquiry into why Kevin Dundon hasn't been voted off Dancing with the Bleeding Stars. Don't trivialise it, Joe. I won't, don't worry. You know what? I love that.
Before we let you go, rugby tomorrow. Have you got a score prediction for us for that?
Well, Ireland are going to win. See that reaction? That reaction wasn't really surprising because they knew they were going to win.
Yes.
So Ireland are used to winning. We're too used to winning. And yet, as a culture and a community, we don't know how to win. We win, but we don't know how to take it. It's like having an itch or something. Even when we've won 45 times in a row, Ronan O'Gara will come on TV and go, Ronan, how do you feel about our latest Grand Slam? Yeah, I don't think I've ever been more excited in my life. I think it's safe to say I'm in a state of pure ecstasy at the moment. And it's just clearly not like, a man who's used to winning culturally, We're used to just getting downtrodden by people. You sound like a loser, but we are winning.
Look, you are definitely winning. Mario's Gift Grub Live 25 tour. It kicks off next week, comes to venues nationwide. His date at the 3 Arena is now completely sold out, folks. Well done. Extra dates have been added at Dublin's Gaiety Theatre, plus Cork, Galway. Tickets for those are on sale in the morning. Mario and Darren are going to stay with us. Give it up one more time for Mario.